誰に
I keep alluding to him being not alive. Also, she hasn't asked them why they went crazy when they saw Ashen. I guess they're saving that for a different route, man. Burn the witch.
魔女は殺せ。魔女は殺せ。魔女は殺せ。
Jesus. Alrighty. I wonder who's the last one. I mean, T seems fine unless she's got a secret. Could be that. Be a weird dude, but I mean, he's barely been there unless that's the twist. Ashen Hawk could have it, but he's kind of mysterious. It doesn't seem like Lucas has it. This is hiding it. Well, then wouldn't Hugh know pretty easily? Burn the witch. Burn that fucking witch. The bitch of a witch. Mm-hmm. Hana. I think Hana's flowers, right? I think. Or is that a certain kind of flower? Oh, full tea, man. It could be T's lost it. What, ignorant? Maybe she's like... the insanity stone there has her like on a crazy level of ignorance. The hell is Jed doing, man? Is Jed losing it, dude? Jed's working her, dude.
指輪、そういえばそれを持ってきてほしい。あの指輪の宝石は人をおかしく。あの宝石のせいで。ジェドス。明日の夜、広場。このことは。
I feel bad for team members. As Jed get a little bit more crazy, the more of these stones get closer to her, man. Jesus, I mean, it's only been one that's in her possession. But I guess she's deep dived into two.
よし。どこにしまわ。あら。あります。
何をし何をし
お父様。
お前もあの女の
Flowchart. Somehow I doubt Lucas would let that happen, but he might not have noticed. What the hell was that? Was pretty out of character, that whole thing, man. I don't know if that's just supposed to be a weird editing or we're supposed to assume Jed's losing it a bit. I mean, yeah, she might be a little ignorant, but it's no reason to fucking use her, man. Ooh. I should definitely feel guilty for that one, man. I hope you got some insanity shit going on, cause he's pretty innocent, man.
ここで終わらせ。どうして？
自分が
君の周りの人は多かれ少なかれ君、そして君は
そんな
世俗的な言い方をすればいい気。でもそれは普通の。
そんな
人に好かれれば嬉しい。それを普通じゃない。純白の綺麗な感情じゃない。善と悪の二元論に当てはまらない灰色の感情だ。
I feel like you owe T an explanation after this, that's for sure. Also tell her you're a chick, man. It's kinda out of nowhere this whole deal happened. I don't know if it was supposed to feel like a somewhat justifiable, kind of like dark moment for it. It almost feels so out of character. It was like an insanity thing. This was like really out of character. It wasn't even just like a little push, you know. It was like the shit was working already.
冬を越そうとした2匹の蝶の話を。
超
そう。2匹の蝶は共に
もう一匹
孤独に春を迎えた。そして花が芽吹くのを待った。そして新しい命をつないだ。だからおしまい。
Surprised she made it away from Olgar, man. Was he just threw one slice in her and called it a day?
この蝶はそれでよかったのかな。まだわかる。君の春が愛を芽吹かせるとき、そこに住む。
私
選択の時までによく考え。
Oh, she's talking about picking your squeeze?
T に
Old T.
お前どこ？いきなり
あの
命だけはと。
ロレンス、
よほどショックを受けたんだ。
そんなごめん。それに俺
Not the time,
T ロレンス、
Maybe layering it on is not a good time, man. Feels like something she's doing more for herself than for T at this point. Let me throw on the mental shock. A little extra T there.
やらせてほしい。
それは
わからない。
Fucking Lucas gotta be pissed, man. Somewhere.
おはよう。
Just running around pissed.
お腹空いてない？今はいらないかな。食べたくなったら遠慮なく。T？ もしかして。
Song reminds me of that Shadow Colossus song at the beginning. Every time you'd finish the fight, go back to the altar or whatever. It's got a very similar flow to it.
Yo. そんな顔すんなよ。なんかどうした？
いや、さ、T はレミのこと分かってたよね。嫌そうな顔してた。
そうだな。怪我して。
俺を見ても特に反応しなかったのに。
君のことは。
ローレンス？
どうしてジェドのこと？
いや、仕方ないよ。
ジェドのことだけを忘れているわけでは、父親に切られたことを忘れたいんじゃないかな。そんな人の心は存外、自己の防衛のために忘れたいことだけを忘れたり。
I guess so. That's always like over convenient and definitely used a little too heavily. It can be useful to have heavy-handed in a lot of stories. Way too many complex and convenient fucking spider webs of fake memories and lies and shit. I mean, it can make for some cool stuff for sure. Amnesia plot. It can also be stupid, like who do I Ramona?
おい。兄貴。
どうしたんだろう。
兄貴。
こんな人目につく時間に。
話せ。My fucking Lucas, dude.
すまないな。
いや、
Lucas is running
気
around
になる
killing
情報
people.
がまだ真偽は定かじゃない。なんだよ、回りくどいな。T がオルガに殺されたという話。
殺されてなんか。
やはり。
Jesus.
なぜ T を切ったのですか？うるさい。
あの子はあなたのために。なぜその気持ちが。
うるさい。炎の音が。
Olga is definitely fucking insane.
暖炉の火を消せ。
あなたは
耳障りな
狂犬を振るい悪性を敷くと罵られようと、あなたは常に民のことを考え。だから俺は。しかし今やいたずらに今のあなたにムッターだ。
獣
I do like the character design. This Olga has a cool look to him.
そうだ。皆が獣だ。
Overall, the art's
この
pretty
町に
cool
住ま
for
う
the
すべての
characters.
ものが
I mean, even if some of it's just kind of like your pretty boy Tome shit. I guess maybe like the costumes and stuff are pretty decent.
何を言った。
皆が都合よく忘れてい
The
るだけだ。
outfits.
この町の
That
真の
costume's not really a
姿
good
を
way
な。
of putting it.
何も奪わせはせぬ。たった一つ。ね、
あなたをおかしくさせる。
もはや後戻りはできぬ。それが娘で。
なるほどな。
うん。
それはお前の問題だ。
兄貴。
いいんだ。
今回のこと
どういうこと？
主のやりように間違いなく
I'm gonna grab a
Olga
drink,
was
but I keep getting too into it.
だからなんだよ。
行動を起こす時だと。
いよいよか。
オルガ
I guess
穏
so.
便に住めばそれに越したことはないがな。そうでなければ
Wonder if we'll end up even killing Olgar.
それとルーガスは屋敷を離れたそうだ。
Unless this thing makes you super insane, then.
ルーガスが
いよいよ親父を見か
T のことが原因なんだ。
居場所はこちらの手のものが把握してい
Even
る。
though this is a bad way to have it happen, it's very convenient that it happened this way.
今さらルーガスが参加しなだがその時は
少しだけ
あまり多くはやれない。
構わない。
分かった。少しして
Better apologize to him, man. The fucking shit she's pulling with T here, man. What the hell is it, man? Come on, man.
Honestly,
手伝いに来て。
手伝いなんて必要ないでしょ。ほら。
ま、
今日はその子と遊ぶ。
Loves the rabbit, man. What's not to love, though, really? And she ditched her in the
どん
masquerade.
な話をしたんだ
She
っ
didn't
け。
change into a jet.
そう私準備してる間これからも仲良くしていけ
T はまだ。もしそうなら俺はそれをそのためなら。
I don't think she'd want to see her father get killed, but I guess we'll see. I'm gonna grab a drink real quick. Alright. Let's continue. Story of why Jed's being a fucking bitch lately, man. I can't tell if there's like a reason for it or if it was supposed to be written in a way that seemed like she kind of had a lapse and did sort of a dark thing because of kind of a spiteful feeling. I don't know what's up with Olgar and shit, man. Get the lowdown on that whole situation. Old Ugas, man.
ウーガス
The boy of choice.
ラファンに呼ばれてこれを見るのは久しぶりだ。
このステンドグラス
これを作ったのは
No, really. The poor one?
父さんはガラス職人だった。ろくに対価ももらわず、懇意だった女性に頼まれ、大勢の人の平和を願ってこれを作った。自分の家庭も守れなかった男がだから俺は父上、力とは人を動かすためのそう。今の父上は間違っている。魔石のせいだと思いたい。
そう思うんだったら力を貸してほしい。こんなことを頼む資格はないのかもしれない。それでも
やったのは父上だ。
だけど
それにお前に頼む。俺は俺の意志でこの町を守る。
I'm glad he's got the nuts enough to be his own person too. Although, I mean, I'd hope so after his sister gets slashed, right? Nobody's like stubbornly silly, even if insanity shit going on. Nice to not have to worry about that kind of stereotypical bullshit. I'd rather the story get moved on from something other than just silly crap.
そのために
ルーガス
Like my fucking like wacky honor like I do to wear Ramona with like ball eye or whatever. I keep fucking right. I mean, it's because it's the last thing we read, but it's just funny seeing like decent writing and then you just go to Udawari Ramona, it's just like shit versions of like everything. My honor and shit, we gotta keep extending this fucking bullshit out for no reason. I've seen some people have some ideals and shit, and even though he was up his dad's ass for a long time, he's willing to change eventually, right? It's definitely a little bit more enjoyable. More likable at least.
それと
And honestly, this guy would have more of a reason to be stubborn than Bawai was. There's no fucking reason Bawai was other than just his station. Shit
今
was
は寝て
stupid.
ると思うけど
When it came to the first emperor guy or whatever that they overthrew.
T
声を出せない。
妹の命を救ってくれ。
助けたのは俺じゃ。T 声がルーガス
you. Fucking goes through her throat, man.
ごめん。ありがとう。
So kind till you used your innocent emotions against her, dude. Fuck you. Fucking Jad, fuck you. And she's not like perma-veg either. At least she... Alright, here we go again. At least she didn't turn into a fucking baby. Like an Udawara. Is there any... How is that VN so fucking liked, man? Like, it's like fucking just beat for beat, just shit. Like, compared to like most fucking writing, man. It's got like a very just base level of enjoyment. Like, that keeps it from being just total ass, but like, it is not. How do people like it? I think it is, dude. I think it is. Maybe that's why I'm enjoying it. Because of my fucking, the dark scar that Udawara Ramona is cut into me, man. Wow, we don't have to have some silly good guys versus other good guys. People realize that Olgar is a fucking huge asshole. People join Lugas and stuff. Not everybody, but realistic reaction possibly. It doesn't always have to be some bittersweet shit. There's enough bittersweetness going around. Yeah, it could be one of those things that we saw such darkness in Udawara Ramona that it makes this game shine a little brighter than maybe it would normally, but I do enjoy it. I'm enjoying it. It's fun. I mean, it's not like blowing my balls out of my ass, but it's more than solid enough for sure. Definitely worth reading.
待ちくたびれたぜ。
マスカレード。ん？あ、ごめん。
マスカレードか。ああ。
どうしたの？
思い出した。俺らマスカレードよりも。
え？
ほら、森に探検。
そうか。
Oh, before he got adopted.
俺たちは
ま、ジェドは一番ちっこかったしな。
それにしても
本当だね。
The three squeezes. They're all for her, man. Jesus. Here's what kind of route thing we'll get there. I mean, he was kind of talking about taking a pic. Oh, jeez. Speaking of routes, I think we got 4. Now we're really getting into the flow charties, man.
お前たちにどうした？
まさかガキん時みたくおじけづいた。
もしお前たちの誰かがその時はお前がそうなった時はどう答えるまで。
でもルーガス、 石さえ取り上げれば。
分かった上で言っている。
さすがに大げさ
It's
だな。
probably
そりゃ
not
顔はおっかねえけど。
pretty old my ass. That guy looks fucking
俺
like
に
he's
剣を教えたのはあの男だ。そして
on top of his game, man.
最後に手合わせをしたのは
だったら
その甘さを捨てろと言っている。今の俺らは娘すら手にかける獣だ。
It's preached, dude.
淡くと期待は持つ。
I mean, at least he's being fucking realistic with it. Like, yeah, it'd be cool to be able to save him, but if the man's a walking weapon, like, you might not get the luxury. I mean, yeah, if you could do it, who wouldn't? But like, you might not have a choice other than just to kill him. Now what are you gonna do, man? Giant magnet? Suck the ring off him. Oh. Turn with Lucas. What if this is one of those where like you have to rack up points? And no matter what order we take flowcharts, you need like certain points. I hope that's not. It's gonna be a bitch because of the slow scroll speed and shit.
ルーガス本当にオルパルジの次期当主としてじゃない。
殺したくない。だが俺は本当に守りたいものはそれは町のためならば俺はこれが
ルーガスは強いね。
そう育てられた。
俺もちゃんと選ぶよ。
ああ、そう。
Based loogie. Holy guacamole, man. Now we're getting into it. This is the slowest skip speed that ever exist. Just funny because Code Realizes is like one of the quickest I've ever seen. It's made by the same group. I don't know if it's the same people, but
誰だ？
ジェドだけど。
da da
ジェ
da.
ド？どうしたんだ？
いや、
まあいい。 ったく。そんなに緊張するなら。
ごめん。
いや。前に。
ボルグの当主。
そうだ。俺はこの指輪を受け継いだ時から、だから今でもこれをって。明日俺たちが、そして今まで一族が成し得なかった父を過去に。すまない。
ラバンならきっと。
Mm-hmm. I could probably just reload to this point every time if I just do a quick save. I could try. I just don't know if it saves the flowchart. I mean, most VNs it would, right? It's not like it takes long to get here, though.
Levi.
ああ、ちょうどよかった。
話しておきたいこと。
I'm glad that Jed is a lot more of a character, right? Like, instead of just some self-insert, it's a very just kind of like just dull personality. Not that there's anything wrong with having just like a bland personality in general or anything. I don't think that's even a thing, but you know, there's in a story like this, like you need to be able to like do things, like have will of your own a little bit, and like see like a plethora of different reactions to things happening. Like could realize it's like it is a bit, but it's definitely not as not as, doesn't feel like as much of a character, or at least not as likable, I guess. I guess it's unacceptable. It's definitely more self-inserty. The meek. Relying a lot on peeps kind of thing. RFT Dunzo, nice. Got the sword, did you get any other loot in there? Or?
話って。
俺さ、これでちゃんと罪を。
Some greens. Vanquish your sword though, man. That shit's powerful.
黒い影の。
いつまでも
I don't remember what the speed is on it, if it's a good main hand. But it's got nice stats.
兄貴には迷惑かけちまうし、俺は狂った獣じゃない。だからそのためにお前には
That's not too bad.
どうした？
なんか
バッカ。明日。
Poor lad. I just can't know how much of it's his fault, right? Okay, I did save it, good. So does it just show the stamp when it means we've finished everything? In a bit? Yeah, must be the case. Even though there's definitely stuff back here. I have to remember to go check, and it doesn't show those. Might show them locked. danger. There's gonna be another town thing at some point too, I guess. Uncle Hugh. International Man of Mystery. I don't know how he does it. Is he like some god figure, or you writing this shit? I have no idea what kind of thing he plays on this. He's always got some kind of powers, man.
Hanashi? どんな話でもいい。なんとなく。
センチメンタルになってる。でもそんな日にこそよ。それじゃあ僕の見てきた
雨
It constantly rains.
これはとある
Sounds like my kind of place. Of a manor. Is he doing Black Butterfly now? I think it was raining there. This is probably Black Butterfly music and I just don't recognize it. I definitely think those all seem very familiar in some way to that game, so that's probably what happened there.
ヒューが出てくる話はないのか？
僕は人の物語を記す観測者のようなも。
じゃあ自分の人生を物語に起こせばいい。ヒューの人生はヒューの話だろ。
やっぱり君が僕を選べば君と話をすることも君の行く先が明るいこと。
ヒュー
Choose him, He did talk about some kind of choice thing at the end. Remember, we have to choose the squeeze, man. He's a little meta. I definitely am not. He's pretty low on the list of stuff. He'd purely be choice for plot, man. But I'm sure we'll pick them all at some point. Whoa. Action pose. Action movie? I'd prefer it if it ended like that. You just kind of hang out with everybody just for your own knowledge, and then at the end you kind of make a choice, sort of. I mean, point systems are cool in some respects, but sometimes they're fucking annoying. They don't feel like you're really interacting with the story as much as you're just trying to fuck with a slider scale after the first playthrough. Shit like Root Double, where it's like you're doing this insanely non-immersive fucking dance of points and slider scales and shit. It's like, that's like the worst.
もしお前たちの誰かがオルガと対峙することになったら、その時は
To battle. Curious how this one works. It's weird, it shows, like these it shows like it's multiple routes, same with this one. But then there's the occasional that like branches off to the side. Maybe it's like we have to have a certain flag at some point to come back, or maybe it will be a choice. I mean, I guess the happy ending was a choice, so I guess it will be possible.
我らはこれより悪逆非町の平和を取り戻すため武器を取る道を今の当主は乱心なされた。俺が後を継いだ暁には必ず
始まるな。ここからは別行動だ。
レビコさん。
Feel bad for Levy, man.
一応聞いておこう。だろうな。
I'm coming in by force.
待ってください。私。
ならば今のうちに立ち去れ。貴様らもオルガ様を裏切るか。裏切り者には死を。
People who are blindly following him. Jesus. Cutting down the servants, these people are dogs, man.
やめろ。な。裏切り者は全員始末。主の一族を。
They don't even, can't even hide behind insanity, man. They're fucked.
続け。このような蛮行を。
こっちで。
Yugi.
新年成功。
ヒュー。
まだおしゃべりは早い。さいけるかい。
当たり前だ。
At least she's capable too, man.
なんだ。
Nice. Not that we've had many fights, but VN sword graphics, man. The swings across the screen. Classic. At least it doesn't come packed with a Dominica shotgun blast. Kino blast, man. Unfiltered Kino right to your ears, man. Weak man could die from it.
お見事。
Knocked him out, man. Isn't she nice?
そっちこ。
僕は面倒を切ら。さて急ごう。
But
こ
he
こが見
just
つからない
fucking
時
like
間の問
God power him. I didn't even see what he did.
題。ここを進めば。
ヒューはこの屋敷。
You gotta start assuming at this point with the magic stones and shit that maybe he has something in a similar realm going on. Some kind of supernatural power.
あるといえばあるし。
またそうやって。
見えたぞ。こ
Well, I guess he can't use a sword.
ここまで来て邪魔が
We've
入る
seen
のは
that before.
僕が相手をしよ
ヒュー、
う。突き当たりに装飾が施
He
された
definitely talks a lot about
そこ
stories.
がオルガン
He says he's just like who just witnesses them. I thought he mentioned something about writing them too. I don't know if they're gonna make him some kind of like meta author of the world or some crap.
貴
But
様ら
I'd assume not. That's all on the table, man.
僕が手伝えるの。
わかった。
With the way he acts with the stories. So maybe he sets it up somehow, but then just like lets it go. Prepares the chessboard, if you will, and they just kind of do their own deal.
待て
He knows a lot more than somebody who's never seen anything here before. He knows about what's coming,
君の相手は
but he's letting her have choices and shit. Like, not all under control.
あの子の邪魔はさせない。
Music. Who knows though?
What?
来たか。
おとなしく。
貴様らの方から来てくれ。
あなたに勝ち目はない。
貴様と。
もしお前たちその時
あなたを。
Her skill level is like super far below this guy. I don't know what her plan is.
私の邪魔を
Like she's good, but
殺す。
we've seen who she gets beaten by, and that this dude's above those people.
誰であろうと
Power level's weak. And he's got fucking berserker insanity and madness enhancement or whatever the fuck, man. Use your eyeball, man. At this point, yeah.
ありゃ。
Oh. Start with not killing him.
魔石よ。
何言う。
あなたは魔石の狂気に侵されている。あなたを狂わ。
魔石が。
The magic stuff.
違う。この世界だ。この町。
どういう。
自分たちの行いを アリアを殺したこと、それを狂っていると言わ。もう奪わせはしない。私はアリアをと。
Oh, it's the man himself.
いたか
自分の娘を殺すつもりか。
娘はいたか何を言って。
Is it? I don't remember it being going out. I don't remember what it was like.
なぜ父上。
お前、
そうだ。17年前お前。17年前。父さん。
役者が揃ったみたいだね。
So it is their father. Okay.
ヒューこれは。
もちろん。失礼します、ご主人様。
貴様、白
No, he was Haku though. White-haired people, I guess can't trust them except fucking Luvius one.
では
The
始めよう。
lady.
すべてを知るた。そしてその先の選択は。
This is about to be the exposition dump. Oh yeah,
こ
no,
の
that's
町
just
に
pretty
まだ
nice.
春が訪れていた頃。
Let's go ahead and blow him up here. We'll go back. Guess I should have made a save or something. I don't know if I did. Oh, I did. Good. Smart. Smart man.
投降しろ。
冗談ではん。私の願いを。
オルガ。
これしきのことで貴様が。
何を。
私はせいぜい
死んだ。
ジェド、すげえ音だったけど。オルガはどうした。
He found him.
あれはお前がやった。
いや飛び降りた。
亡きを書いて。 よく。
いや、
さすがだな。
一番の活躍だな。やった。ファルジの量、俺たち。
Yay! We killed him. Down with the evil man. All smiles.
発生を強いたファ、今この時より俺、ボルグの当主に、それには及ばない。
なんだよ、堅苦しいな。
レイビー、
分かったよ。
先のボルグの当主のこと、許されぬことは承知の上だ。謝罪を受け入れよ
同じくこれから
う。争い、これでやっと若き当主だ。
ヒュー、
これを拾って、これは僕が預かっておくよ。
え、
君はそういう選択をした。敵を倒し、悪くないんじゃ。
おいゼロ。
僕は遠慮しておくよ。
そうか。
早くしろって。
あ、ちょっ。
Never to be seen again. Kanpai.
Get 言いたかったな。今後はファルジの一族ともよろしく頼みますよ。
勘弁してやってくれ。
ラバン。
おお、あんたの統率力も。
あ
あ、さささ。
おい、待って。
I guess he got what he wanted. Took the heat off him. This pattern's got a little extra love on it here, extra time.
貴様こそろれつ。
The drinking contest. There's T, man. T's just fucking.
Yeah.
ダメダメ、あんたは。
Loving her time as a vegetable back at the church.
Yosh, みんな、今日は目いっぱい楽しもう。
Oh,
これからの街に。
she's gonna drink, man. I'm gonna get my battery.
君たちが死ん私の最後の記憶はオルガ、君がならば私は今年のマスカレードも雪か。様々な
The
ことがあっ
old
た一年
eternal snowman.
ジェドさん、その商品、すみ。ごめんなさい。いえ、でもね、あなた
これより太陽よ、花よ、
盛り上がっていこうぜ。
綺麗な花飾り。まるで君たちの望んだ
この花飾りが。
町の英雄になった君は今、
俺は英雄なんて大したものじゃないよ。でも
そう、
ヒューはあれからどうして。
こうして町は一時の平和を手に入れたのでしたといったところか。
Yeah. Oh, we're getting credits too. I mean, that's definitely not an ending. But, I mean, it is an ending, but it's not. I mean, there's no way we can leave it on that, right? There's like nothing else. Technically, a moment where everybody's kind of had a arc finished and there's happiness and shit, but none of the big plot beats that were introduced that aren't just like little character dramas here and there wrapped up in this one. Let's go ahead and just skip that. That's great too. Big ol' heart. She got 2 eyes in this one. And there's some. Oh, yeah, a lot of CGs left. And there's some CGs we unlocked. And we bought. And we bought some, I thought, for the gallery. Maybe you don't get them till later. Damn, we got some endings, man. Variations. You can jump to the scene in the VM, that's kind of neat, right? You just look through this and then just go boom right to the moment. Kind of a cool deal. Anyways, let's get back in it. Doesn't really matter where. Flowcharting anyways.
それは数ヶ月後にマスカレードを控えたとわ。
フランシスカ、エイプリル。あらあら、どうしたの？子供みたいに
Old
大きな声を出
Francisca,
し
man.
て。
Fucking big hooters still, man.
それは違うな、フランシス
Damn,
カ。
man.
アリアの
Ashen
心は
Hawk looking like
いくつ
a
になっても子供のまま。
grim job here. He's looking like a fucking some kind of bad boy, man. That fucking short hair.
それでどうしたんだい？
Apris.
何か。
やっと決まったの。
Isn't he supposed to be like Gigapore and an artist or something? I don't know why he's hanging out with everybody here. Maybe they're just childhood friends.
おめでとう。ありがとう、フランシスカ。
Who should get married to? The old guy?
ファルジの一族の若き当主。
黙れ。
Oh, it is.
盛大にお祝いしないといけないわね。それはね、マスカレードの日よ。お兄様が？
黙れと言っている。
それでね、落ち着いて。もう
よほど君のプロポーズが嬉しかったと見える。
So old guy's your daddy. I'm gonna. What's your face here being the mama
そ
is
んな
not
ことを
too
言っていられ
surprising.
るのも今のうちだ。
We didn't know Olgar's relation. I figured it was either Redman or something would be your father. Guess it's not
私、
Redman.
素敵な提案を思いついたの。その時、
私たちこれも君。
いいや、アリアの思いつきで。
どうしましょう。エイプリル、ほのめかすばかりで正式にも。
私としては。
まあ、エイプリルったらアリアの頼みだからって。
So what happened with Apris, man? That Francisca ended up hating him after a while. Or maybe she had some kind of insanity shit going on too. Or he did something.
君は
私も構わないわ。
素直じゃないな。君はそうやってまた兄に委ねる。
決まりだな。ボルグの伊達男も。
ありがとう、二人とも。
こうしてその年のマスカファルジの一族の当主オルガと古くからの友人であった、そしてオルガの妹のフランシスカとボルグの一族の当
Olgar's
主
younger
エイプリル
sister.
が
Oh, he's the Lord of the Wolf Clan at the time. Okay, I didn't know if he got it from marrying her or what. I
こ
guess
れは
it,
この町では
she's
大
the
き
she's
な
the
出来事だっ
sister.
た。
It's all
憎み合って
fucking wacky, right? Like, I mean,
二つの
she's
一族
Olgar's
が
sister, but
互いに手を取り合
when
う。
they make her a hawk, but then like she's a wolf. But I don't know if it was afterwards or because he's already the wolf guy.
そんな夢を時はエイプリルとフランシスカの間には二人の男の子が生まれ、オルガとアリアは長いこと子宝に順調にいけば、その年町にはある夜、そんな強い雪の中、
今年は雪が多いな。
ああ、町の者の生活早く収まってくれればいい。
そんな時に飲みに来てよかった。
たまには羽を伸ばしてこいと言われた。
未だに恋する男の顔だな。
うるさい。
知っているだろう。
お前、
その顔はやめてくれ。それより
指輪か。
カレードビアの四つ石を加工したんだ。息子たちが大きくなったら送ろう。こっちの
もう一つの。
これは私が。
また妹がすねなければいいがな。
こればかりは仕方ない。私と君の友情の証として送ったものだ。同じように指輪にしてやろうか。ん？
まさ
Oh wait, no,
か
he's not the artist. Shit. Fucking, jeez, Lucas is. I mean, he is crafting shit. But I guess he does have some level of like art, maybe, or maybe he's getting somebody else to do it. It was. This guy got too caught up just fucking doing his own deal and not giving a fuck about leadership or some crap. And then it was Lucas's real father who was the art guy. And this is Levon and Levy's father.
あれはアリアに送った。なんと私大げさに言う。
悪くなりかけた空気を吹き飛ばすように
Like how Hugh's the narrator here.
そこにいたのはオルガとエイプリルは珍しい旅人。いやー、すごい雪だ。
But he's also part of the story.
そもそも
いや、この町に
カレードビアそれを見るため
そんな怪訝な顔をするということカレイドビアの本当の力
ほう興味深い。
これは旅の間に聞いた話だけれどカレイドビアは死者の世界と写しをつなげる呪いの道具なんだ。
Summer Game Fest. Is that the thing IGN has something to do with? Didn't they already postpone it a bit? Oh, Twitch is E3. When does that happen? I wonder if it's gonna actually have anybody there.
それはまた
そうしてつながった生死の狭間そうサイケデリカという
It leads to the intermediate world between life and death. Psychedelica.
サイケデリカでは死んでしまった者にも再会できる。
死んだもの。ほほう。そのために。
僕にそんな人はいないよ。
それはますます。
僕にはいないけど。もし愛する人が死んでしまったと。
縁起でもないこと。私ならごめん被るね。死んだ後くらい。今を自由に好き勝手生きている
酒の席での夢物語を
Seems like a pretty real story.
笑い飛ばした
Oh, they've been showing trailers? Really? Shit, maybe we should be watching it. But like trailers to what, right? New site. I was gonna say I don't see anything on like IGN or anything else. Let me check. I've checked a few websites now. Is it supposed to be like a 24/7 thing? Or I don't even see it on our games. Here's the not E3 2020 press conference schedule. Game Fest is a month-long digital event organized by Game Awards. Yeah, I thought a bunch of people backed out or delayed stuff. May 12th. Sony My Service will show off their stern that they postponed until this weekend. There is too many random events happening that nobody can keep track of. I know who Linus is. I don't really care about the drama with him though, I don't watch him. Linus Tech Tips. Okay, is this just for IGN though? There's more events than just IGN going on. IGN is not like some god show. I think there's other stuff happening other than IGN. Right? I've got these both open. Because there's Game Fest, or Summer of Gaming supposed to be like everything? Not even just IGN's own shit? Because on this, IGN Expo is like its own little thing, where Game Fest is like many different things. Like Jeff Keighley's got his shit, PC Game Show's doing something, Steam Game Festival, like EA shit, Sega's got stuff, Ubisoft's got stuff into July. Yeah, I heard about it. And that's cool. I don't really care till they show it. It's just an SSD. Either way, like, I mean, who really cares? I mean, once, as long as it's an SSD, I'm sure it's important and it'll help things out, but I really would rather just see the games and see what the price is going to be and see what it can do overall. Sony kicking their feet non-stop to show this thing. Sony's hyped shit up in the past. So even if it is true, which is totally fine, I don't have a problem if that's true or not. I don't have like some crazy attachment to PCs being better, but it's just one of those deals, like, as a whole, it's probably blown out of proportion. So I'd really rather just see it. I don't really care for like speculation and just talking about things before we've seen like the hard facts. I'd rather talk about that. It's just like fucking teaser trailers that don't show gameplay, right? Just meaningless. Has Sony said when they're gonna show this shit? Everything keeps getting delayed forever. Like Sony's delayed it indefinitely now. I don't know, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if the SSD's better, but is everything else gonna be better? Like, I mean, that'd be cool if you had like some just god piece of hardware for cheap, but it doesn't even make sense that that would happen, unless they're gonna sell at a huge loss, which they do sell consoles at a loss. I don't know why everybody's so obsessed with this SSD, man. I mean, it's cool, but it's just an SSD. Like, it's probably better, but is it like revolutionary, like levels of better? Everybody's so attached to this like PC versus Sony shit. Who cares, man? I don't know. I'm not. No, I wouldn't be surprised, but we'll see. That's the problem, is we haven't seen shit. I just want to see some games, man. I want to see what these kinds of things are actually gonna do. All this trickling shit down the grapevine kind of crap. So what I'm trying to look at all these. What events are happening and when, man? Like, this is IGN one, which is just IGN shit, which, I mean, is cool. It's probably gonna be some pretty small shit. It's June 10th. It's not even anything. I mean, that's in a few days, I guess, right? June 13th, IGN 8. This doesn't even mention something happening on Twitch right now. Okay, so is there like a totally different thing going on right now? Like, yeah, there's so many things going everywhere. Is there like an event right now? I don't even see any channel on Twitch that's like... Is there like a channel on Twitch streaming right now? Special events. Holy Cross Orthodox Church. Oh, it's not sorting by... Oh, it is sorting by houses. I wouldn't be surprised. It's the best value, possibly. Problem is, if that value still runs games at like fucking low, at like 30 FPS, then it doesn't really matter, right? People don't buy budget PCs, really. That kind of beats the whole point. You might as well just get a console. I mean, you can buy on a budget, but not like giga budget, right? Like $500 PC or something. You're not. The little PCs kind of have their own market there. I just had some shit on their own page. June 9th, Destiny 2, Gorilla Collective. June 13th, which is Baldur's Gate 3 and more. I mean, I'd like to catch everything we can and restream it, just to talk about stuff. I guess Summer Game Fest is probably the best thing to do, although then there's the IGN specific shit. I feel like Summer Game Fest is probably the better. Okay, 2020 digital event schedule. IGN Expo. 13th is the Gorilla Collective. PC Game Show, Future Game Show. Okay. This is one I can follow more. It's funny enough, it's off a fucking Game Informer. Cool. Yeah, I mean, I hope the PS5 is good. I mean, I don't want it to be bad. I hope it's a good value and it's a good thing and it makes good games and we can all have better games because of it. And by all means. I'm just kind of waiting to see still. I mean, they've talked some level of specifics in some of those tech events, but nothing really for the consumer side of things other than the rumor mill about SSDs and shit.
もちろんただの冗談。その一滴は波紋となり伝播する。やがて黒いシミとなり、おとぎ話から転じた冗談を。
Rumor mill says Sony trying to push the games to the point they're going to jump the prices beyond $60. I hope not.
一人。また一人。
ねえ、聞いた？
Prices will just get more and everywhere else too. I mean, you already got enough microtransactions, shit and stuff. Although I wouldn't put it past them to nickel and dime an extra $10 from people. It's especially if games are gonna take thousands of more people to make, right?
ええ、こんなに冬が続くなんて異常よ。
I'll be
魔女でもな
renting.
ければ
I'll still be renting. The day I can't rent will be the day you see a lot less fucking random AAA shit I don't care about on this channel. Unless I'm striking it big from streaming or I'm somehow fucking got enough spare flow just to buy shit I don't care about. Then, we'll not be spending 70 fucking ditchery-twos
奥
on
様
random
す
stuff.
みません無駄口を
Well, I mean, if Sony started doing it, everybody else would start doing it. I mean, Nintendo did $50 for a while, but they do 60 now, right? The Switch still is Switch 60? Wii and Wii U was 50, I think. I think Switch is 60, right? It might be 50 still, I don't know. They never put their games on sale. Okay, it's 60 now. Yeah, they've caught up in pricing there.
あの人は
I mean, games used to be more expensive back in the day, right? Like way back, not even with inflation, it was more still. Games have gone like up and down around these same prices. Isn't it supposed to be like proven that like just charging more for games isn't always like a good deal? That's kind of why they've like moved to other things like microtransactions and stuff.
まだお戻りになっておりません
Especially when you got indies nowadays where you can kind of like buy decent stuff for like $10 and stuff. $100 a game, which other tiles $10 cheaper, yeah. It's been all up and down. I mean, if it's relatively been standardized for a while to be about like $50 to $60 though, since like, is it 6th gen? Is that what the PS2 generation is? Games used to be like 50? Games were 50 in the PS2 gen, I'm pretty sure. Like GameCube games, I'm pretty sure were 50. They definitely weren't 60. 60 started happening, I thought, the generation after that. Could be wrong, though. When I was young, right? I wasn't super memorable on that. I'd have to look up the prices. Way back in the day, it was wasn't there stuff that was like hundreds of bucks in some of those ancient systems? Like, it was just all over the place. Well, those were the days where everything was just a fucking wild west for games, man. Things have gotten a lot more standardized now. So a jump in price now would definitely be more of a big deal than back then. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it went over 60, but I mean, the more you fucking charge on that, especially in like the current economic climate, I mean, it's probably not gonna be super awesome after all this COVID shit. And if their fucking system's gonna cost a shitload, don't be surprised if people start looking to other means, man. That would definitely make things like Game Pass a lot more enticing. It's already pretty enticing to me.
そう
Shit like
アリ
gameplay
エ
and
ル
Game
が待ってい
Pass,
るの
man.
かしらね奥様もういいわ下がりなさい
Indies.
私は少し外出します
I mean, some of these games just aren't good enough for like 60 plus bucks. I mean, Warrior Ramona was 60 bucks, man. Like, come on.
はい
そうよ
フランシスカも魔女のせいだと信じていた今の自分の境遇は全て魔女の
Just
仕
the
業に
blaming the
魔
witch,
女
man.
え
You bet. I definitely don't mind some of the things Xbox has done lately. I think Game Pass is great. And I'm glad it exists. Although this month they've been getting rid of a lot of games and not adding that many. They've added some high profile games, but not many games, but still. Average price in 96 was 88 bucks. 2014 was 59.99. And that's not inflated, right? Yeah. Wonder what it was like 10 years before that. Like around Game Crash times and shit. It's probably even more. I thought it was even more. Overall, games have actually stayed relatively the same price or cheaper. Maybe because it's just hard to like really maybe justify it. It's one of those deals. Although games cost way more to make now, so, and inflation. So I wouldn't be surprised if shit was more expensive. I just couldn't. I'm just like, you know, I look at a game for $60. I'm just like, no. Look at a game for like $70. Be like, definitely no. Like an Assassin's Creed game or something for 70. Ooh. Thing is, if Sony started charging $70 for games and Xbox didn't, how would that even work with third-party games? That would just be Sony exclusives, right? I mean, Nintendo's always been in their own area, right? So their value on their games is different. Even their third-party ports were always different, even on the Wii U, right? Like Batman and stuff is like a totally different experience. But like, if you get Assassin's Creed for $10 less on an Xbox than a PlayStation, then like, I mean, right? Like, wouldn't you? Like, seems like a bad idea on Sony's part. It'd have to be some kind of like collective thing. I don't know. I think that's just rumor mill. I'd be surprised if that was a thing. And if it is a thing, it's not going to be talked about until games are about to be released. That's not good press. You're not going to be like, hey, yeah, we're going to charge $10 more. Here's the specs on the fucking, you know, deal. It's $800 and please look forward to it. That's going to be like bad press. So be prepared to not find out for like another half a year or more. There's probably not even much point talking about it other than just, you know, like a general level. What was I gonna look up? Oh yeah, new Game Pass shit. Probably not the time for it, but I kinda wanna see what we got coming. So I haven't used my Game Pass in a few weeks now. Games for 2020, No Man's Sky, Alan Wake. Oh, they've only shown No Man's Sky. I don't really want to play No Man's Sky until like it's done. You know? I guess we did Minecraft Dungeons recently. Hopefully they have some stuff coming up. Yeah, maybe people just assume because the price is gonna go up that game prices would go up. That's not 100% gonna be a thing for sure, so yeah. I mean, I definitely, of course, games are gonna be more expensive to make. These engines are like crazy, and I mean, I don't know how many techniques there are to like automatically create assets at this point. I mean, there's definitely techniques that are gonna help with development, but not enough that it's gonna like eliminate any kind of jobs, right? It's definitely gonna require more people to make massive budget games. I'm curious though if these new engines and stuff are gonna make it easier to develop games for smaller teams that are higher profile. Like, of course, gaming's peak is always gonna just require more and more people, but maybe a team of 10 people with a powerful engine can do more than they could this generation, right? So I think that'll be cool. Always a better time for indies, man.
そんなフランシスカの目の前に痩せ細って今にも倒れそう
I mean, you see a lot more 3D indies nowadays and stuff. In the beginning, some of the big indie crazes, like during Xbox Arcade and Summer of Arcade and shit back. The beginning of the 360 time when indies were really kicking off, right? Like, it was mostly 2D type of stuff. The only 3D shit you'd see was even still into like a 2D, 3D kind of plane, so. Now you can get full 30 fucking 50 fucking plus hour games like Subnautica or something like that are like super unique, look great, fully fleshed out first person games, you know, in full 3D worlds and shit made by like a smaller team, and Definitely online. I mean, AAA's definitely have like huge budget and stuff behind them, but the gap closes more and more the more tech you get. Did they say that? Yeah, that'd be nice. Compression has totally just nobody gives a shit anymore because storage is so cheap to buy and you can hold so much shit. I need to buy like another SSD or something, man. Figure out where to put that. I don't have the spare dough, but I have to keep my fucking games installed pretty low that are on my SSD.
父親が慌てて近づいてきて、
すみません。
待って、
頭を下げて逃げようとする。
あなた、
恐れ多いです。
あなたの子供を。
情けない話で、この雪で仕事もないし。
Oh, this is
どうやって
Lucas's
こいつを
father.
守って。バカなことを言わないでくれ。
いるわ。
あの子が言ってしまいたい衝動を。それを言ったら本当に兄。そう、自分の口からは言えない。だったら
Oh, evil
誰
Francesca,
かに言っ
man.
てもらえばいい。
Is Francesca really fucking like the shittiest one, dude? Surprising.
この人は知っているかもしれない。
いるのよ。正体を隠してい
She's
る
the
だ
one
け。
pushing this witch thing against Arya.
案外あなたの近く。
やめてください。
魔女はね。見たことない？魔女。
お前。
魔女のせいで。魔女が死んだら。
知らない。
Why is she trying to do this like witch hunt, man? She have some vendetta against Arya and this is like a way to get at her, or like
魔女
something
の居
else?
場所を知っている人がいたら、私はその人にお礼をしないといけないわね。ファルジの一族の娘として、
Maybe she's got a brother
ボルグ
complex.
の一族の妻として。
Yeah, but reducing game sizes would be great because they've gotten insane. Like, if you ever looked at a graph of game sizes over the years, like, you know, because N64 is really small, right? Like, just, you know, megabytes. Like, PS1's like a gig maybe or so, and I think PS2 is like, you know, like 1 to 3. And I think last gen was like 10, 20, and then like this gen's like, there's games with like fucking 150 gigs, just boom, just fucking like crazy amounts, man. I mean, you're looking at stuff from like 30 to like 150, 180 gigabytes of fucking game, man. It's like, I'm like, sure, memory's gotten cheaper and all that, but I mean, compression's just totally been thrown out the window. And I mean, don't get me wrong, of course, the assets have gotten crazier, right? Like, I mean, crazy uncompressed sound, just textures are fucking massive, huge movies, the games are huge nowadays, all the voiced lines. I mean, it makes sense, but yeah, they're just like the budget doesn't go into the compression tricks and stuff. Not that I'm very knowledgeable about it, because they probably just put that burden on the consumer because it's not a huge deal for them because storage is cheap, right? Like, why spend extra money making your games smaller? And people can just go buy fucking hardware or something, especially proprietary, like fucking memory and stuff. Like, I can't remember with the Switch, can you install like third-party like things at all, or is it all proprietary? I don't think it's proprietary. But like the 360, remember 360, it was like you had to plug in like their special hard drives and shit. Giuseppe. What's up, man?
あの子はそういうことには疎いから、お金でも私があげられるもの。だってその人は、どこかにそんな人はいないかしら。
Oh, I posted that in the Discord a while back. Yeah, it's a good video. Yeah, it was like a couple weeks ago. Yeah, it's interesting, man, for sure. I like the presentation of it, and It's really neat seeing like those little things kind of get delved into super hard. And I like all the kind of little mathy tricks and shit they're doing. With the probability in the app and how they make like that cool like GUI for it and stuff. Yeah, for sure. It's always, that's one of those like kind of nice educational things. If you haven't looked at any of the Mario 64 ones, there's some ones that explain really crazy tricks in that same format. I think it's actually kind of, I mean, not that copying's wrong, but like that format and kind of how it's explained and stuff across multiple different people has kind of been popularized on a lot of N64, like Mario 64 videos. It's pretty cool. I can't remember the names of the videos, so I'd have to look into it. I don't know. Ugh, I don't remember the name. Got Fiora, nice. I'm an outsider to the speedrunning stuff, and the video they said was all manually done. If you're gonna allow official speedruns, I think we should make a version that's completely automatic. I think it's just because then you're kind of like inserting kind of hardware or something kind of into the machine or into the feed to sort of kind of run without any of your input at all, right? And it's kind of a slippery slope. And I'm surprised they actually allow that. Usually they don't actually allow stuff like that, but it's such a run killer that the community agreed it was okay, so it's probably one of those just kind of like stipulations. I don't know, when you start allowing programs to like probably start reading your shit or reading your screen or something, I mean, you can start making a precedent for a lot of other shit, right? And they probably don't ever want to go down that kind of road. Because most speedruns don't, right? I mean, that's the difference between a tool-assisted run and a not tool-assisted run, right? I think it's just like really special cases like this. I mean, yeah, it makes sense in a bubble. Like, just have it automatically figure it out, but I don't know. It's probably one of those just like weird little things, I imagine. Who's your party? I did Fiora. I might have had Charla. And then Shulk, maybe? I don't remember exactly. I mean, it could have been Dunban, Fiora, Charla. I don't remember if I actually had Charla the entire time by the end. I used Fiora pretty much all the time once I got her, though. I think I actually played Fiora most of the time. The DPS is fun. I wish I could find those Mario videos. I've posted them actually before. Some of them. I mean, there's like way... like a bunch, right? But... Oh, this one's kind of decent. you want a tool-assisted explanation.
Behind this wall is out of bounds, so with playing
It's like 40 minutes long. If you want to go like super crazy into it, there's videos that get into some of these particular things way hard, like the QP one. There's actually a really famous one that goes into parallel worlds. That's like a really famous explanation video that actually kind of like started this whole thing. I'll link it here if I can find it. Is this the one?
Well, too far below their current up in the water, but so there's actually a grid.
I think this is the one. I think this is the one. This one has a lot of like some math shit in it and stuff. There's some famous lines, right? And then like, was it like now we have to start talking about parallel worlds or whatever, and like there's a lot of timing and weird shit going on. So these are more tool assisted, right? So this would be like you're using like a machine or something where you go like frame by frame and like manually do everything in the game perfectly. I don't know if you know what tool assisted is, but yeah, that's how people find a lot of tricks, and that's also how people show if you were like a perfect human, what the perfect run would look like is what a tool assisted thing is. It's really fun watching tool assisted runs, especially commentated ones. Like they never cheat, technically, right? Like it's always technically like a human could do it. It's not, they're not inserting code or inserting anything you can't just do on a normal console, but they are frame by frame playing the game out, and they take like, I mean, the 1,000 Year Door one took the guy like half a year, and he's done like a bunch of them to like slowly compile and kind of craft into a video, and then it plays out, you know, one big thing, and they're pretty interesting. If you're more interested in kind of the tricks and how people solve stuff and like them going over data and shit to like figure out some of this crap, learning about TAS runs is really cool. Especially with these games like Ocarina of Time and stuff, where they're getting into like hex code and like all this other crazy bullshit. Not just hex code, but like they're getting into like the game's like memory and just doing all these crazy things to like essentially reprogram the game as they're playing it. It's like, it's pretty neat. The newest tricks for that Ocarina of Time, I mean, that came out like half a year ago, where they're like programming the game essentially from Go for any percent now. Where people are literally breaking the game down to like the bare essentials to like figure out like how it ticks, and it's really neat. Yeah, for sure, man. I could always find like a small game and go at it, or there's shitloads of discords and communities for that kind of thing if you want to just do something more well known and do stuff. There's so much work that goes into making a TIS, not actually that many games have them, but here's a website. I actually was talking to a guy who does a lot of TISs when I was on speedruns, the speedrun Twitch. He pointed me to some sites. Yeah. This website is a good one to see a shitload of different tool assisted runs. It's got kind of a nasty layout to it, but it's the big site for it, right? If you want to learn, there's a lot of good commentated runs. If you want like, if those aren't enough for, you know, scratch your itch, if you want to see like a bigger game commentated and explained, I could point you towards them. The 1,000 Year Door one is good. He does it just like those videos I linked, but for like a few hours, right? It's TAS Malio is his name. But he does like really well produced, like long explanation videos of kind of the entire TAS run of 1,000 Year Door and what goes into it and stuff. It doesn't get into like the 40-minute long like math craziness that Mario 64 has, but it's because it's not as complicated. But there's a lot of cool technical shit in there. Yeah, man, hopefully your PE problems go well.
息子が聞いたんだ。
でも魔女の耳には入ら
So why does Francisco like this dude?
それとごめんなさい今
ありがとう。
She's definitely a tricky bitch right now.
どういたしましてきっと近いうちお腹の中に子供
果たしてフランシスカの予言通り花を
スノードロッ
お兄様はこういうことにはもスノードロップは生まれてくる子供を祝福す
Maybe
る花なのよ
Francisca's been hiding the fourth one forever, but why would she be dead? Is she even actually dead at this point? Has Steam the past couple of days? What kind of issues are you talking about? I haven't had any, but I've always had issues with Steam and little bits in the past. Like if I close out of it, sometimes when I come back in, it just infinitely tries to connect, and I gotta like hard end it and stuff like that. Not though? When you go to manage your downloads, there's like nothing there. I've had it before where it kind of shows something's downloading or queued, but I just kind of like force it. No, I can't say really I have lately.
おう。
ダメよ父親の手で摘
Weird.
んだ
Have you
花
tried just like
逆に
completely
不幸が
closing the
訪れてし
program
ま
and
う
seeing if
わ
it's still there?
しかし、
大丈夫よスノードロップはアリアの好きあいつ
エイプリルだ。
ええ
そうか。
もちろん
So the thing is, like, is Apris a bad father? I mean, he definitely seems like a free spirit, which isn't the best kind of father, but is she like a worse person? Like, is she just like a super jealous bitch who's like, he just doesn't like him, or some weirdness, or... I mean, she seems kind of evil, so...
アリアしかいなくなった屋敷のここ今なら魔女
魔女は
Jesus, man. The snow must be really getting people. This is some straight Harlem Woods trial shit going on.
魔女は殺せ魔女は殺せ魔女は殺せ
誰かのつぶやきは古い屋敷は瞬く間に炎に包まれた
Damn governments, they're using their weather controlling machines to fucking put us in eternal snow. Bad time to go on labor there. Sounds like a fucking... some kind of fucking wind-up doll. They couldn't have made a bigger fucking loop than that. I think maybe just one loop would have been enough. Okay. Oh god. Yeah, crazy.
お兄様の子ですものそれともエイプリルのもうどちらでもいいだけどあなたはここで死ぬの私から兄とあの人を奪ったあなたに
She's just jealous. That's why she doesn't like Apris. Fucking brother complex, man. Fuck Francisca, man. She was cool, dude. She was cool. Ever trust anybody? Big hooters, man. Always evil. Yeah, the art's good in this, VM. The character designs and a lot of the CGs are nice. It's not too shabby. Other than the diamonds on the hair, which I don't think is necessary, but this would just be kind of like a style thing.
それからほどなくして屋敷を焼き尽くした炎も舞い上がったオルガが戻って
なんだ
戻ってきたオルガには焼け焦げた匂い踏み荒らすせっかく持ち帰ったスノードロップ純白の花びらは足元に散るはっと
アリアは
ふらふらと
アリア
墨で手が真っ黒にそれでも赤黒い手で掘り続けたそして落ちた天井の梁黒ずみと化した
アリア
その手を強く握りしめだけどオルガ
Yikes, man.
その日の夜まるで自分たちの罪を殴っ
やった
これで
明日になれば本当にだって
めったなこと言わないであの女は魔女だったの
そうだ俺
Beast, witch hunters, man.
よかったんだよな
静かに話し込んでいた町の人たちが開けられたままの扉からの
なんだ
The old guy to come in with like a fucking shotgun.
その眼前
Oh, he is coming in with
目
some,
が合った瞬間
the medieval shotgun, man. Jesus. Just fucking laying into him, man. Jesus.
悲鳴を上げようとした女の喉が
あんた
3
違うんだ俺たちは
Holy based, yeah. Instant karma, man. Dude comes back and just fucking rolls him right afterwards. I know I like old guy, man. This looks like something out of like Castlevania, man. Yeah, Kino, man. Got the blood fucking thing going, dude. Mid-air there. Not bad.
数分とたオルガが止まることこうするしか許し合う声で怯えるだ
なぜあなたの妹に
At least that dude ratted her out before that.
オルガは目の前の男しかし感情の乱れで剣先が鈍ったのか首を深く切りつけた
Oh, damn, this guy's getting the treatment.
そのせいで救いを求めるようにやわ血に満たされた教会に苦しみもだえる男を
フランシスカが妹がフランシスカがアリアを俺を
うつろになったオルガの視界の先にいつか誰かが言っていなかった
サイケデリカ
Psychedelica
死んでしまった者が再会できる場所もう一度会いたいオルガのカレイドその日は久だからエイプリルもそして夜
If he was gonna use that to try to talk to his dead wife, why did it take him so long? Still seemed like he was trying to do it even now. I mean, what, could he not get a hold of everybody's rings? Or maybe he did and he wanted to again.
ファルジの当主の
二人は無事なのか。
アリア様はまだ行方。
オルガが
教会で人を殺したと。
Ashen Hawks is based.
屋敷に火をかけたと思われる人たちを
It's all on your
たく
control.
さん。
そこまで聞いて
Old Abris.
オルガはどこにその道すがら
あら、またお出かけなの？
フランシスカ。
妻の腕に
その
妻はニコニコと
まだ。
そして刺す。その子供が誰の子供？
こうするしか。
妻はまだニコニコと微笑んでい
だってあなたもお兄様も
Uh-oh, man.
私の元へ戻ってきてくれ
Evil
るで
eye,
しょ。
man.
エイプリルはオルガの後を追うため
Has there been a character who has a brother complex in a VM that ever ended up sane? He kind of like grew out of the complex a little bit.
こんな私を見ても
Jesus, man. Getting the Fata Morgana vibes.
教会にはすでに野じ馬の巣生々しい刺繍と結婚だけが
Big tits and brother complexes, man. Those are recipes for evil. I'm gonna grab a drink right back. Pillow underneath it. Yeah, I think it just takes away from the crispiness of some of the art, right? Like the hair in most of the sprites looks good, but the diamonds kind of like tarnishes it a bit. I mean, I know in Psychedelica, the Black Butterfly, the other one, like there's definitely more of like an abstract kind of color scheme going on with some of the dudes and shit. So maybe they wanted to kind of have like a kaleidoscope kind of thing going on. Or some kind of stained glass kind of thing with their hair or some shit. But I mean, they obviously just drew it and then just put the diamonds on afterwards, so... yeah, I don't think it's necessary. I don't mind it, I'm used to it, but I don't think it's a necessary addition or anything. Sure, it's like a unique thing, but I think the art stands well enough on its own. It's not necessary.
大量の血痕は教会の外にまで溢れていた。弱い
Olgar did nothing wrong,
覆い
dude.
隠せないほどの血が。
Kill them all, baby. I haven't had one of these in months.
それが一筋の線
Went
と
to the store today.
森の中に続いて
Quickly and with my mask, but
やがて
maybe at 7 a.m. it was pretty packed.
全く
Not packed,
姿
but
とは
more people than I would have liked. I have to go on weekdays. 7 a.m.
これは
これは
エイプリルはそれやがていつ誰が何のために作ったのかそれさ
Is this where our dude's gonna get killed?
足跡
So Levon and Levy
続いて
hate him because of what their mothers told her. But their mother's fucking insane. It was not actually bad. I'm curious if they're gonna get over their hate for him at all. I mean, Levon's big, like, inner evil is his hate for his father and shit. But it's all based off of their mother's stories. They said that their father just disappeared after a while, but I mean, he could have died here or something.
エイプリルは登りながら会ってどうするなんて言ってやれわからないわかる足はいい
I mean, Olgar obviously lives.
カレイドビアと血に染まった剣を手に
エイプリルか。
オルガ、
それはお前の妹。あの女はもはや妹ではない。
どうしてこんなことに。私たちは4人で。
俺が望んでいたのはアリアとの幸せだ。アリアと2人の未来を。
結婚したことがそもそものそのせいで
邪魔をするな
もう叶わない。
らあの女を野放しにしたお前を。オルガ
Olgar's losing it
オ
now,
ルガ
man.
の一撃を受け止める2度3度と
No reason to blame this guy, man.
剣の腕はオルガの方がはるかに上牽制のつもりで剣を上に
Oh, that's where he got his
オルガの
scar.
右目オルガ信用オルガの反撃かわせ
Apris uses an eye patch, but I'm pretty sure Apris is like dead though. He's like, I mean, he's called himself a ghost. So he's gonna be some kind of not around.
くしく自分体が後ろ
Well, that explains the eye patch.
足が宙を塔の端を落ちていく真っ逆さここで死ぬのか狂ってしまった最愛愛していることができなかったつまり願う時を戻した全てを忘れもう一度4人の死を伸ばした獣で何かが反応するような
オル
開墾の念を抱えたエイプリルの全身をそしてエイプリルの体が消え
邪魔者は消えた。
Surprised he doesn't just blow his sister
オ
up.
ルガ友を失った感傷は
さあ、カレイド・ビア、俺の前に。
オルガの執念に反応したようにほのかに夜の闇の中にはいたでも最愛の人は目の前にあるカレイドビアには本来ある かつて分け合ってしまった宝石。もちろんこの時のオルガはそんなこと
やはりアリア。
絶望に打ちひしがれたカシャンと。その音はもうその場で心が欠落した男は、そしてこの時から街は晴れることのない霧に包み、緩やかに穏やかに人々の記憶を失わせ、
Well, hopefully everybody saw that, man. It'd be kind of just silly if they didn't. I'd have to go explain it to everybody.
そうだ。あの日死んだんだ。なんで？でも
これがなぜ生きている。
君は気づいていここは君とエイプリルが作り出したサイケデリカなの。
ここが
そう、この街全体がね、精神もっとも魔石は一つしかなかったから。君たちはおかしい。あの出来事から街はずっと綺麗
The
に
exposition guy.
太陽もずっと見られない。どうして？ここが生死の狭間の世界ならそれも説明がつく。つまり君たちはもう死んでいるんだよ。魔女を殺しても降り止まなかった雪に潰されて、この街。
ふざけるな。町が壊滅したなんて。だったら俺たちは何な。生きて。
だから君たちは忘れていた。忘れたかったんだ。でもそれは仕方のないことなんだ。君たちは亡霊なんだ。生死、今や互いの思念に支えられて、これが真実だよ。
これが
I imagine there's gonna be a lot more to it than that.
お前が魔女なんだろう。その赤い人
Jesus,
男のふりをして隠れてたんだ。
These guys fucking see all that and then they just go for the witch thing again? Come on, man.
俺は
Some weak wills. Did they not just see Francisca make it up, dude?
違う。
お前らだって知ってるだろ。
殺せ。そうだ。魔女を殺せば。
What is it with witches, man?
あいつは魔女なんだ。
Fucking brainlets here.
そんな
I would like an explanation why she does have the eye thing. What that meant to Ari anyway, since she had the eyes. The witch thing's kind of bullshit. I mean, she has powers, man.
動く。ルーカス。今すぐ魔女は捕らえた。
Maybe he's really smart here, and he's assuming that if he does it, he can have control of the situation.
なんオルガ様。無論だ。はい。 これよりオルガに代わり捕らえた者どもの処遇について。
ルーガス。
お前の処分は
ルーガス。
Or not, man. Or he's playing the long game here.
俺は俺の意志でこの町を守る。そのためにもしお前たちの誰かがその時は
I don't really get the whole call to kill the witch thing here. None of that story. If anything, the story was like a reason not to go after any kind of witch situation. Maybe Hugh should be a better storyteller, man. Oh, so we're getting some. Let's start with this was a dream.
これは
Bad. Wonder if we picked the right one there, right? Bad.
誰？そうだ。これは夢。これは
夢。これは夢。
The Francisca? Alright, I mean. In the past it sounded like Francisca.
これは
フランシスカ。フランシスカ。
ようやく気づいたのね。
そう。
あなたはずっと悪い夢。
いつから夢だった？
いつからだと？
いつから？
いつだっていいのよ。
私の
そう。
すべて。
そう。
ああ。うん。
いい子ね。さあ、すべてをな。
うん。あ、
次は。
She's gonna have some power to like dictate where the future of this place goes or something.
最後に扉を閉めるの。
Francesca's using that or some shit.
誰にも分けら。これでもう私。
I don't know what's going on there. Other than some crazy business. quick save. Ending mad.
君たちは
It seemed out of character for Lucas to do this. So I'm curious if he's got a bigger plan for it, or there's a bit of him we don't know. They've definitely... Well, we still don't know who even has the fourth Klydovia gem. Since those cause craziness. It's our boy.
いやあ、寂しくて
泣いてなんかいない。
亡霊の私にとっては造作もな。
本当
何度も言っただろ。
人に信用されない。実は
何よ。
俺の本当の父親、何か事情があって。
それは買いかぶりが過ぎる。ジェド、
ここがサイケデリカ。
ずっと忘れ。
オルガも忘れていたみたいだ。
オルガも忘れたかったんだろう。
Yes, Francisco didn't forget. But whether she wanted it to stay that way or not is another question.
自分がどうやって死んだのか思い出したのは。
ハイタカがここにいるのは。
そうだ。オルガがカレードビアを起動したこと。ここはオルガとは全てはフランシスカを強行に走らせたこともアリアを助け
I
られ
don't think he's the reason Francesca committed those acts. I mean, sure, him being a different kind of husband would have been a deal, but there was better ways for her to deal with her husband not being the perfect example of what she wanted.
あげく父親としても子供も妻も全ての人々に憎まれて当然のことをした。
そんなこと。
Like, Jesus, he went out drinking a few times instead of hanging out with his wife, right? Like one of those situations. And she goes and fucking gets everybody killed. Like, yeah, I don't think he's really at fault.
ハイタカがそう思う気持ちはわかる気がする。 でも少なくとも俺はハイタカを
She
憎ん
seemed
でな
like
んか
she
いない。
wanted to be like
ハイタカには感謝してる。
giving the old hand and foot treatment there.
ハイタカが一緒にい
She
てく
seemed
れ
like
た
she
から
might have more
寂し
of
く
the
なか
brother
った。
complex going on than
ハイタカの
really
優
an
しさ
issue
のお
with
か
him.
げ
I mean,
で
she definitely had an issue with him, it seemed. It stemmed from the brother complex.
だからそんな
まさか
ハイタカと過ごし、それは絶対に変わる。
ありがと
大げさだよ。
う。今の言葉のお礼というわけ。
ん？
ここから
Another blow. Running away is probably the bad choice.
私を
Power overlord on. I imagine anything that goes right down the middle is the call.
私の望みを叶え 君も変化を望まなくていい。
Isn't this her uncle essentially? Because her dad's sister is married to him. I think these are just Otome CGs. I don't know if there's any romance here. This is also a bad ending, probably.
大丈夫。雪が止むまで君をかくまおう。
Just to understand what a psychedelica is. I don't know if they fully explained that in the first one. But psychedelica, the action arc would be, you know, his psychedelica. Reality marble here.
おはよう。だが外はすごい吹雪だ。
でも
心配することは何もない。ああ。おはよう。そうか。
ハイタカは
私に食事は必要。
前は
それは仕方ない。
そういう
食べることで生を感じられる。私は角太郎。
よくは
君も。おはよう。
Does he have some power to make this a reality? Whisker away to an eternity in the tower. He sleeps a lot, man.
こうして閉じこもっている寝物語として一つ昔ある少年は自由に憧れていた。そんな無双に取りつかれるほど。しかし獣の少年の心は幼いままで、やがて少年、
どうして少年は、
どうしてだろうね。ただ少年はただ、やがて少年は取り返し、それはだが皮肉、人の心を取り戻した少年は友人を手に入れ、そこで終わっていればよかった。友人も家族も少年の魂は
I would like this entire story of his. I mean, the fucking game's named after him, so I'm kind of curious what the... I mean, he's kind of giving us like a fairy tale version of his life here, but more to it than that. More specifics.
私に救いが現れた。結局私はそのくせ人だから今も君と過ごす時間を。
Alright, bud. Sleeping.
君は魔女として消えないで頼む。
Sounds like he's had a hard time of it, man. I mean, just from what we've seen, he has. I don't know what all this stuff he's talking about beforehand. Or maybe he just has, like, this guilty conscience about everything he's ever done.
今日も吹雪だ。そして誰も雪が止むまで私はどんなものからもずっと
I wouldn't call that a good ending, man. A little more twisted on that one. Alright, interesting one. Next. Ending, Lord. In the name of the Lord. Still can't do Stranger. No running, my friend. Not this time. Oh, we have to load it from the main menu. Otherwise it just replays that particular scene. Okay. It's fine. Whoops, I just quick saved. It doesn't matter, I'm gonna go here and fast forward again. Thought that was the quick load button. Not really, it has nothing to do with the witch, man. These people, I mean, I get they're in some kind of weird world, maybe are affected by that kind of like, you know, all that, but there's nothing about that story that made anybody feel like the psychedelic was happening because of some witch.
This 町は霧に覆われた時、人々は普段通りの生活を、そして自分たちの肉体が
They've definitely done a better job of setting up the kind of meta purgatory kind of world in this than whatever the hell Black Butterfly was. I mean, it's still kind of exposition heavy. Kind of all loaded in at once, but in concept it's fine. And even then, I don't think it was like too exposition heavy. Like the guy told the story when everybody's there, but I think the only thing with the exposition is it's always coming out of Hugh. You know, just kind of, it's not really like a weird discovery they make, but I mean, how else I guess are they gonna figure it out? It's not really like a big problem. Just kind of how it is. It depends on how they handle it from here. It's kind of a big thing, and everybody's just kind of and she's kind of taking it well. I guess not taking it well, but it's not like a huge shock. I mean, that's pretty much your entire reality flipped on its head, right? You think that would be kind of a deal. And how readily people believe the magic gem thing and its powers and stuff. Or maybe it's easier for them to do it because of an effect of that. Like they kind of know. So it's like they're kind of easier to believe it. I don't know. I don't make excuses for it. So it's connected to the world of the living when all four gems are present.
カレードビアは本体を彩る4つの魔石が揃った。僕はただそのためには
ヒューが言っていた。それじゃヒューも。
ヒュー。確かに。だが、最後の。
What is Hugh's deal, man? If anybody seems like there's some kind of mastermind of evil, it'd be him. But I mean, what they haven't really hinted at his game at all. And this guy being, he obviously got some kind of power. Some kind of higher order. I mean, he could just kind of come and go where he wants and read minds and shit.
写し世への道をつなげるということは、そして
ごめん。
つまり人の世の人も町も
世界が
ジェド、もう
え？
ここが仮初めの世界でそれは確かにそれでも君の意志で
俺はただみんなの不安を取り除ければって。
真実がだからでは
会いたか
私は君を逃げ延びさせるジェドがそう思ってもらえるために私は
これはハイタカのせい。
それは私のセリフだ。くれぐれも自分のことを一番に考えるんだ。
He's definitely developed a very selfish attitude, I guess. Not like in a shitty, like, I hate everybody way, but that kind of looking after your own interest first kind of thing at all costs is kind of probably something they're gonna have to mess with. They're gonna have to battle with. Maybe they mean it in a different way and I'm not reading the context right there.
どうやって
黙って歩け。魔女だ。
Sure, they couldn't help themselves in this story when they brought up the witch shit with her. They're gonna have a big moment where everybody's was wanting to burn. It feels a little contrived in this particular instance because there's like zero reason to believe the witch thing has anything to do with their situation, but maybe they're just trying to find any scapegoat they can to explain the Psychedelica shit, even though the fucking Clyde Vera is like obviously the fucking thing.
あの人、女だ。あの目が。
They really are influenced easy with the power of the media. It is a slider.
レビー。
ゼロ。無事だったか。話せ。あいつは俺たちと一緒にそんな人間を恥ずかしめて。
みんな。確かに私はだけど私は魔女じゃない。私を殺したって。
嘘だ。出任せだ。
嘘でも出任せでも。
フランシスカ様は
母上の死と本当ならお前がお前と関わったせいで
フランシスカ様が死んで、そのせいで昨日
全部お前の。
Maybe the last gem has something to do with the entire town. They're gonna go like try to give it a bigger scope. Some insanity shit, that would make more sense in this particular case.
やめろお前。何考えてんだ。
Lucas's big grand plan is here, unless he's part of the insanity of the town. Who knows? Yeah, they haven't even explained the witch thing. I mean, they've explained the setting, but I mean, what is the witch thing? I don't even know how the Clan of Via even has come into existence. Stuff like that. I don't know if they'll ever explain that, but they might explain the witch thing. I know shit, that'd be stupid. They would still fucking burn him in. Maybe we're gonna have to go back through the routes to get the stones. Well, the fourth one is supposed to be Francisca's necklace, right? And that was given to her. So while the whole town thing seems cute, that's more just an effect of the setting. Where did she put that necklace to? Francisca meant so much to her at that point.
魔石を持った4人
Could have ended it right there. But instead, gonna argue whatever shit on him.
どうかしたか？
なんか俺の
I guess because
ほらこれ
I'm
フ
thinking
ランシ
about
ス
it.
カからもらったスノードロップの
それ俺も俺も持っている。
みんなもおおよ
ただの
でもほんとこの置き
そして魔石に反応した光の洪水。それに子
Did
供たち
Olgar
が
take
押
it
し出され
back?
常世とうつしおがつながりかけた。何かの力によって君たちはカレイドビアを取り魔石を持つ手から離されたことで。だけど
ジェドどうし
大変だ痛い
ペンダントが砕けてる。
見せてみろ。
我慢しろ
すぐにた
私の右目に魔石が。
Oh, okay. That's where it went. She just forgot the stone was in her eye.
そうだよ。だから君の目は
That
綺
makes
麗で
sense
しょ
then.
スノードロップのペンダント
Especially since she's been very emotional before, but her eye didn't do anything.
ほら
But she's been emotional at times. I thought it still happened. Maybe not. I don't know. Who knows? I'm sure surely it's been consistent. It's a pretty big fucking pendant to be in your fucking eyeball, man. The parallel universe one? Yeah, that guy. I think that guy's like a math professor, like high school math teacher or something as his day job, if I remember right. You're talking about like the actual 0.5 button press thing. He's done a lot of other videos too. Which I'm not surprised, right? He just does it for fun in his free time. Been doing it for a long time. He put out a bounty for like thousands of dollars to find the TTC, the TikTok clock trick or whatever in Mario 64. I don't remember if they found it. I think they did, but they found so much shit since then as well. To try to get the game to like 0 A presses or whatever the fuck.
どうやって
どうやってとは
だからカレードビア。
ああ。君が魔石は君の魂と結びついている。そして当然
Stones were
君
part
の
of her on an extra level
魂
here.
を肉体化。
私は
死んで選択するのは君だけど、その願いは付け加えておくと、それで世界が解放され、
どうして
この世界で死を迎えた魂、そうなった魂は消えてしまう。永遠に囚われて。
But if you're gonna activate the Plato Vira or Via and destroy the world anyways, then does it matter if you die? I mean, I guess it's still kind of an intense thing, but
このまま街を解放し。
君が世界の継続をも、でもそれが悪いとも言えない。ほんの束の間の考えはまとまった？これはちょっとずるい手だけど、もう一つだけ選択肢がないこともない。
I saw that on Reddit before, yeah. I don't think that's a common thing.
どんな
That seems like a pretty insane person. I don't know people who like ranch that much. I don't like ranch at all, really. I mean, I don't hate ranch, but I prefer like every other dressing to ranch pretty much.
考えるの。何も考えず。僕なら、その手助けをする。どうする？
Yeah. I mean, there's that like dipping ranch for like carrots and shit, but it's like thicker. Like just like the more liquidy ranch. Yeah, I just don't touch it. The chip, yeah. The most I do with dips and chip is salsa. But when I go to my parents and we have like a holiday or something, they'll bring out like vegetable trays with like the kind of thick ranch. It's kind of like you scoop it up. Deal. Holy shit. Someone's getting really out there. What I imagine running is. Huge one. I mean, people definitely like ranch out here, but I don't, yeah. That's crazy to me to just take a fucking like sip of ranch. I'd fucking probably want to puke.
それなら。
は？
僕と恋愛し。
こんな時に冗
談かどうかは、君が思っ。僕は長い間。
それで。
あまりにも長い時間、僕自身。
何も。
想像してごらんよ。ずっと一人きり。なぜ自分がここにいるのかも、誰も僕を認識しない。せいぜい都合のいい。
でも、
君がそう思うならね。
どういう。
だから、僕自身を形容する。
でも私は。
いいんだ。君の見ている僕が、君の思う僕が、僕なんだから。
Oh shit. Yeah, I couldn't do that. Oh, the balsamic vinegar. Okay. I mean, that's a little more interesting. I like... Caesar salads usually have... I don't know. I like blue cheese in salads. I'll do vinaigrettes and shit. If I have some. But yeah, blue cheese is usually one I like the most. I don't know what else. Caesar salads have something in them. Those are pretty good. Because it's kind of... It's not like drenched in it, but it has like a little bit of moisture to everything. I don't know how they mix it or what it is. It's not just like a dressing on top. Those are pretty good.
君が僕を見てくれる理由になるなら、そして愛する。僕は君に好意があるし、興味もある。君は逃げたいと言った。君はもう選択することに。そうやって二人で生きていけばいい。だから。
Yeah, ranch, like... The most ranch really I like is like Cool Ranch, Doritos, so stupid shit like that, right? Yeah, I've seen that gif, man, it's making the rounds. That lady drinking. I don't know the last time I've had it. Unless you count the thick dipping stuff, which I don't even know if that's ranch. I don't get it on my salad, so... Not a fan. It's kind of like ketchup. I mean, I have ketchup a little bit more nowadays, mainly just like... I'll do ketchup and mayonnaise on burgers. but that's about it. Like, unless my fries are like disgustingly old and stale, like I won't have ketchup anywhere else. It's kind of the same thing as ranch for me. It's really popular, but I'm not huge into it. Tomato chili sauce. I've never heard of that. I'm sure it's good. The power. I don't have many salads though overall. I mean, I guess I wouldn't mind making more. I think the last time I got my own salad, I just get those little like pre-made ones with Barney's Cool. Really only like Italian places or something I really have like a salad. I like eating salads though, it's tasty. With the right, I mean, I'm not just straight up. I like having like blue cheese or some kind of like light dressing. Something to give a little bit more flavor. And I always prefer like, I don't want like normal lettuce, right? I have like a, or like a cabbage or like a fucking, what is the other one? Maybe not cabbage. As long as it's not was it Waterberg lettuce? Is that what it is? As long as it's not that shit, it's all good. Yeah, green lettuce. Yeah, iceberg. Yeah, Waterberg. Yeah, iceberg's like, that shit sucks. I always buy spinach. I buy spinach, and I buy not iceberg. I don't even know why iceberg's a thing. Is it just like cheap? Is it just like can they just grow a lot of it somehow? Like I don't get it. I don't know why anybody would want iceberg. The crunch. I mean, I get it on like a burger maybe if it's like the not the white part maybe. So it's kind of like a cantaloupe brand. Like the farther down you go, it's like nastier. Yeah, I mean, I'm not like totally hating it either, but yeah, I prefer the deeper green stuff. Not that I'm eating many veggies. I should. I mean, maybe I will here soon. Well, I saw it done once. Something a witch did in the past. Yeah. You see that in like some fucking like joke anime and shit. They're just like chomping into like a cabbage or like a fucking piece of iceberg lettuce. I couldn't imagine just taking just a fucking bite of iceberg lettuce, dude. It would be funny though. Onion would be hard to do. I would do it just to try it, but I mean, yeah, that'd be really rough. Watch, we'd find ourselves just loving it. I'd have the worst breath ever. I'd literally be fucking Wario, just eating onions, dude. Red onions are good in salads, yeah. It's the only kind of onion you'll see out here usually in a salad. That I know. It's the only one I want. The like purple, red skin ones. Words I'd never heard in a language I didn't recognize. Kind of like the otherworldly, kind of weird surreal vibes going on here and there. It's not like super overbearing or super pronounced or anything, but it's a little bit better done than the Black Butterfly shit. Always a question of what's going on and kind of a weirdness that's not explained. It's not like some super like Twin Peaks-y surrealness, you know, nothing like Kentucky Route Zero or anything, but it's an atmosphere. It's not bad for sure. Different colored lies. My man loves the multicolored eyes. The heterochromia or whatever, is how it's called. Yeah, not bad. You know, yeah, she had like what, green, blue?
何をしている？お前は
早かったね。
その宝石は？
彼女は僕を選んだ。
連れて行くだと？ふざけるな。
君もかつてやったことだよ。僕のことも。
何を言っている？
ひどいな。僕を殺したことを。
Small wolf.
Small wolf.
Okay, so something deep in his past is still going on. We're gonna have to get explained.
誰が殺した？君はそこで見ていればいいんだよ。偽物の配達には。
まさか。
僕はこの世界がどうなろうと、それだけだ。ずっと見守り続けてきた。だけどこの子は僕を君の物語に。
待て！ジョーか。
Another interesting one there. No thanks on that. Fuck that, mate. Butterfly Journey. Oh, we got some different background there, man. You goddamn. No thanks, pal.
逃げない。
君ならそう言うと思った。 この世界に残って考
If you
え
say
る
so, buddy.
一つ提案
Even
が
though we did the other one already.
提案？
月並みだけど会いたい人に会って話してそれから
Talk to
結
the people. I guess you could still pretend to be Ayora, whatever the fuck. The hour.
論ああその心配はいい
Or not. Oh, she just transformed into him.
君本人
Right
に
at her.
わけがつか
ヒューなの？
姿を変えるなんて造作もないことだよずっと幻想の世界を旅してきた
あれ？
これは消せないんださてこういうものも
どこに隠してたんだ？
He's a loose asshole. That's where he's keeping it. He's got a whole wig and dress up there. Real loose asshole, man.
ありがとう。
どういたしましたさあ行っておいで
So this is where we're gonna finish all the small town memories, I'm guessing.
これからどうって
本当に
前の魔女が死んでからだから
あの子が
お前
だって私以外にもたくさんいるんじゃないの？
そりゃそうだけど
But she's a witch.
あれは魔女だったん
Classic
だ
witch hunt mentality, dude. I feel like there's probably like some kind of documentary thingy on the witch hunts and shit. I'm always interested in like reading stories about mob mentality kind of crap.
それは私も
And,
驚
like
い
the
たけ
weird
ど
scapegoat stuff. I don't know what you want to call it.
くそなんだってこんなことに俺たちはどうすりゃいいんだ俺たちにできることなんてないさあとはファルジの後
ボルグの兄弟はおとなしくしてるのかしら。もしあの子をめぐってまた争いが起きたら。
Oh, grilled and sauteed onions. I actually am not a big onion guy in general. I mean, I'll eat them for sure. Like red onions and salads are okay, and onion rings are pretty good, but you won't find me just slapping onions and stuff. I'm less picky than I used to be. Like back in the day, I just wouldn't have them at all.
それこそ魔女の仕
Now
業
I just if they're there, I'll have them. It's whatever. I'm just not asking for them. Sauteed could be okay though.
やめ
I
て
don't
く
know
れ
what that tastes like. I'm sure I would do know, but I couldn't. So rarely have it, I couldn't even imagine it. All been unlocked, huh? Prison. Huh, map 8 has like a side thing. Do all episodes on the map to unlock.
おや
いや、もう少し出かけて。
もちろんああ
新入り？
人目につかないようにこんなほら
Olgar. Old Butcher Pete over here, man.
彼とも話して。
アリアの面影。
This is her father,
あ
really.
なたは
違う。ファルジの一族の当主の娘は。
I mean, essentially, it's not his daughter. I mean, he wasn't, never had a chance
T
to
は生き
raise
ていま
her.
す。まだ起き上がることはできま
What's
せん
up,
けど。
Kazi? How are you this Sunday, right? Sunday. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday.
吐く。き。
なんでございましょう、旦那様。
下手な芝居は。
そうですか。何か僕に
貴様は言っていたな。
君とエイプリルが
あいつはその上で
消失する。
I don't think so, considering we had a...
だけどその可能性は極めて低い。
That didn't happen in the other ending.
確かにこの世界を作り出したのは君。果たして君。
そう。ジェド。私を殺せ。何を驚く。終わらせられる可能性があるなら試してみるべきだ。
See where he's coming from, man.
でなければこの町は再
Better
び
to
憎
do
し
it legit.
私が魔女だか
Never
ら。
know what use he might have.
それだけなら話は簡単
Could always kill him
だな。
later.
町の全員で
それだけではな。
お前を助けようとする者がエイプリルの息子。お前を魔女と思う者、そうとは思わない者。お前が生きていようが。
そんな。
オルガの言っていることは。
I mean, I get where he's coming from, but better to keep him alive and try to use him towards the goal of finishing the Kaleido Villain. It's not at all possible. At least that's a guaranteed way of doing it. Or, I guess, guaranteed.
君が悪い魔女ならよかった。だって悪い魔女なら倒されて。
口を挟むな。
That Ugar's gotten to be a lot more of a hard ass, though, even without the insanity. Compared to his flashback.
多く提示した方が。
Which is cool.
終わらせたいんです。
ああ、そうだ。私にとって雪はアリア。死の灰が降り積もる街よ。アリアにもう一度会える。その一縷の望みにすがったが、もっとも会えたところでアリアは拒否したかもしれないが。血にまみれた私の
this is gonna be a route choice. I mean, not killing him is the proper choice, but we'll just kill him. Or do the dots here.
時間を
あまり多
ヒューもう少し身が
お安いご用
Lugus 1. Interesting. This is her just fucking off instead of messing around at the town.
出ろ。
ルーガス
これからお前は支援からボルグの当主そのことにその通りだ。いたずらにファルジとボルグの対立を深め町を荒らすそうい私のない私はこの町の貴様のせいでよせ私を生かして捕らえ続けていればどうなるか。
Burnt coffee flakes.
青2歳の貴様には
What
分
is
かる。
that? How is that created? What is it? Could be good. I'm imagining like just some fucked up coffee. Left the coffee maker on since yesterday. Oh, an accident? Oh, okay. I was like, I've never heard of that kind of gourmet shit. I was like, man, you're really trendsetting, dude. A little bit of coffee and it burnt to a crisp. Okay, mine auto turns off. Yeah. I was like, damn, dude, like, I mean, big baller over here fucking making all these crazy recipes. And I'm like, I just eat, I mean, I just eat like shit, you know, like, not fancy enough. Yeah, mine auto turns off. I have to press it again. I have to turn it off and on to make sure it keeps being warm because it only lasts for like an hour, 30 minutes or something. Organic and antioxidant, yeah. Free range too, huh? Free range coffee. Yeah, that's about mine right there. I usually only make 2 cups. 2.5 max. That, at least 2 of my little mugs, which aren't very big. I only need to go out and get it one more time usually. Drink a whole pot. Yeah, my brother drinks a whole pot, but he just takes it out and he just sits with it and pours it in his cup. I mean, I guess he just drinks it like fucking cold, man. My brother's good. He's fine. He'll just eat and drink whatever, dude. No standards. It's just fine. It's funny. Yeah, I need mine hot or cold as fuck. I hate it in the middle, right?
異性種に支配者に不満を抱く。そしてその中から前の今の生活、こたびの争いのことも。
Like a mug, yeah. Mine's not too big. I really like how it feels, and it holds just enough coffee that it doesn't get super cold with how I drink it, because I drink pretty slow. I'm more of a sipper. As I sit here and do shit and sip it. Those really big ones, it just gets cold as fuck. I find myself putting less and less in cups nowadays. I'd rather go back and forth and like refill, but it's like at the optimal temperatures. Yeah, maybe I should use those. I have like a thermos thing. I should use it. I don't know what Hydro Flask is, but I imagine it's similar. 2 to 2.5 of those rulebook cups. Yeah. I just use like a little mug. I hate coffee mugs. You have to use like 2 fingers or like 1 finger. And you have to like hold it in 50 different fucking ways, and like, but they hold like 2 fucking tons of coffee, so you're like fucking holding it, and it's like, ooh, they're so fancy because you use like 1 finger to hold it. I'm like, no, I want like one that's like almost the whole hand. Like the one I have is like, you pretty much use like almost 4 fingers, 3-4 fingers. Yeah, pinky out. But the thing with mine is it doesn't hold a shitload of coffee, so it's just light enough that like the amount of fingers, it just feels good, and I like that. I don't know why, I just like the feel, and it's just enough coffee that it doesn't get cold too quick. When I use my big ones, it gets too cold because there's too much coffee in it. It fits 3 fingers. Oh, and the holder. I've only gotten picky with my coffee mugs for the last 2 months. I usually just use whatever. I mean, I put in a red Solo cup. Like, my red Solo cup or random shit. I mean, I put my food just in like random Tupperware because our bowls are too small, so I just throw it in Tupperware. It's a great handle. I use a measuring cup too often to put the drink out of it, but I do use a measuring cup quite a bit, or at least I used to. I will again here soon, but like so. Okay. Yeah, mine's like that, but I think the bottom kind of goes down a bit. It's got kind of like it's almost like a half of a heart, pretty much. Smurfs United, dude. Fucking based, man. Holy based. I have like a gamer one my dad bought, which one that one doesn't feel too bad. It's kind of funny. And I've got one that's like a big cow. It's just like a fucking giant cow. But like, it's like the top is like curved in, the rim is. So when you're sipping, I mean, since it's curved in, that means it's a lot easier for like coffee to like leak out, because you can't get like a good like lip seal around it. So like shit just gets everywhere. It's not a good mug at all. I don't know what they were thinking with the fucking rim. I know they wanted to make it look like a fucking cow, but it doesn't work. Yeah, I really just used the one. I don't even know when we got it. I just found it here.
ルーガス様、処分は
オルガ、どうしてあんな。
よく寝ている。
吐くか。
呼ばれているような気がしてね。
察しのいいことだ。
出すだけ。さあどうぞ。もういいのか。
伝言をた。
And I imagine he still has quite a bit of attachment to her because of how much he loved his wife, even if he didn't really raise her. He just is trying to be a hard ass so he can get killed and maybe end the whole Psychedelica thing.
ルーガス。
オルガ、処分が決まった。そうか。時と前当主としての名誉と故ゆえに。
オルガ。
自決用の毒だ。
He just downs it real quick.
待て。
私が死ねば。
ルーガスはあなたが死んだ後のことを
白に伝えさせ。そうはならんと。
だったらやめろオルガ。くそ。こんなの間違ってる。自ら命を捨てるなんて。それにあなたとルーガスは親子だろ。
There you go, man.
子供が親の死を
That'd
決める
probably
な
be
んて。
more annoying to do than the novelty would be worth, right? Click that every single time you want to type. Oh, you could do it, man. You could be Mr. Highlights. Yeah, maybe that'd be funny, huh?
ルーガスはあなたのことを尊敬していた。父親として当主として。それなのに
私をに。
憎んでいた。
The highlight wars. If everybody's highlighting, is nobody really highlighting anymore? Right?